The Nintendo Switch just surpassed the Wii's lifetime sales in Japan. Wow. The Nintendo Switch has experienced some serious stock issues in America. Get it right, Nintendo. Get it fixed. Nintendo is donating respirators to first responders and medical staff. And it's Sega's 60th birthday coming up soon. If you want to win a copy of Animal Crossing New Horizons for Nintendo Switch, stick around to the end of the video to find out how. The Nintendo Switch is absolutely killing it right now. Just absolutely destroying everything in its path, all right? It's gonna destroy, you know, the virus going around. It's gonna even knock that out. But yeah, recently it surpassed the lifetime sales in Japan of the Wii, of the original Nintendo Wii, which sold over 100 million units. The lifetime total of the Wii was 101.63 milli. The Nintendo Switch's last updated was like 52 million point blah 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 whatever, 52 million basically. But I'm sure it has sold a lot more since then. I think that was like months ago when that number came in. That's the official number. We obviously have unofficial numbers of retailers reporting, etc. Blah blah blah. That's the official number from Nintendo. But last week in Japan, it sold almost 400,000 units. Literally just a little bit shy of 400,000 units in 1 week. Mainly because of Animal Crossing, which had the biggest Switch release in Japan ever by far. The last was Pokemon Sword and Shield with 1.3 million in a 3-day span, a weekend. And Smash Bros with 1.2 million was the second place with a 3-day span as well. And the Animal Crossing New Horizons numbers are 1.88 million in just 3 days, confirmed officially. This is only physical copies, so it's not even digital. So goddamn, Animal Crossing just ravaged that country. Everyone was like, we need it now! It's a great time to have Animal Crossing. It's the best time ever in the world to have Animal Crossing, right? Like, you get to pretend like life is okay on the beach when it's just hell on earth actually outside. But that is more Switch consoles sold in a week than at launch, than at the launch of the original Switch. So that's pretty fucking crazy. The Switch is just getting, every time a new game comes out, it's just like boom, boom, the numbers just keep going up. Switch is just absolutely nailing it so hard, overtaking the Wii in Japan. I think it's gonna overtake the Wii in the long run worldwide, I think so. I mean, the Switch has like at least 3 more good years in it, the very least 3 more good years. I think we're looking at overtaking that. You gotta take into consideration also the Wii and the DS were, you know, together. DS was doing outrageous numbers. I think DS did like 50 million. I don't know how many. Maybe it wasn't that much, but it was a lot. It was more than the Wii, and the Wii did 101 million. So their combined forces into the Switch, I don't think it would be that big of a surprise that it would overtake the Wii, right? Because there's no exclusive Nintendo handheld at the moment to compete with it. All your games are in one place. It's easy to see that this could happen. Obviously, it's competing with cell phones. A lot of people don't care to buy a Switch because, like, I got games on my cell phone. I'm good, play a pimp. You can miss me with that $300 console. Sorry, baby. And it's like, but we got a $200 option. No! That's just some people. Obviously, I fucking love both my Switches, my regular and my Lite, especially my Lite. Oh my god, it feels so great in my hands. Fantastic. But yeah, the amazing numbers. Excited to see that. Happy to see that. I love the Switch. I love Nintendo. I love what they're doing with the Switch. I don't love what they do always business-wise, but goddammit, creatively, they are my favorite, and I love them to bits. Obviously, you can tell. But the stock in the United States for the Nintendo Switch is pretty bare right now. Many places, Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop, Target, all these places are sold out online. If they do get stock in, it sells out extremely quick. But you go to these places, try to buy it on the website, it says out of stock, not available for delivery, etc., blah, 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 blah. And this is a recent thing. I think a lot of people are buying Nintendo Switches for the COVID-19, I don't want to say, but the lockdown for the virus that's going on right now. This is weird that we can't talk about it really on YouTube. Like, you can talk about it, but you talk about it too much, you get demonetized, so it's like a risk. It's like literally in 20 years, like, why are they dancing around the subject in these videos? Like, why is no one actually talking about it? YouTube's trying to like control the, I don't know, like misinformation and stuff, but you're just like making a weird spot in history where everyone's like, something's going on, we can't talk about it, but something's going on. Everyone's gonna be like, what the fuck was that about? Like, oh yeah, YouTube was just being a dick. Great, if YouTube is around that long. Anyways, Nintendo's addressed this and said there's more systems on the way, don't worry, but those are gonna sell out really quick too. I've literally had friends on Instagram be like, hey, I'm trying to get a Switch, you guys know where I can get a Switch? And I'm just like, I can't help you, play a pimp. I'm sorry, you're on your own out there. And they are getting scalped on eBay, as of course they would. Supply and demand, this is how it works, baby boy, get with the program. You're like, oh no, capitalism, I'm sorry, that's just the way the world works, and I appreciate it. Bloomberg predicted that this would happen in February with all the, it affecting production in China, with the production Switches being made in China, and then it's going to spread to Vietnam where Switches are made for America, etc., etc. They predicted this would happen, and here we are now. So I think it's a combination of the people wanting to get Switches, so they're buying them up to play while they're on lockdown. Animal Crossing may have something to do with it, with all the numbers it did in Japan, so maybe it's a short-term stock issue, and then on top of the production issue of them being like, oh, we literally can't make as many Switches because there's not as many workers, factories are shut down, etc., blah, 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 blah. But if you do want to buy one, you're going to be paying, I checked the prices on eBay, about $440 on average for a regular Switch, brand new, gray, red and blue Joy-Con is the standard Switch, or over $500 for Animal Crossing, Pikachu. All the special Switches were over $500 for the most part. I even saw used Switches with no dock, etc., going for $300, sometimes over $300 for used Switches, which is the suggested retail price is $300, and they're paying more for a used one. Woo-wee! It is hot out there, buddy. If you're a reseller, boy, you are excited, right? Yeah, good luck. If anybody wanted a Switch, couldn't get their hands on one, it's wait for the restocks, check your websites, maybe sign up for some email notifications or something. Be vigilant. You will get your console. It won't take very long. I'm sure Nintendo is scrambling to get that out of there because they want to get that Monet. So don't worry and don't cave in and buy the really expensive Switch unless you have the money to dispose of like that. So there you go. And Nintendo is donating respirators from their own stock to first responders and medical staff in the area of North Bend. I don't know where that is. I'm guessing it's in the northwest area for Nintendo area. It's Nintendo's North Bend production facility, which I'm like, what the fuck do they make there? I don't know. I've never heard of this. Are you making little trinkets and stuff? You're obviously not making consoles. That's just made overseas. But whatever they're making, they donated their respirators that they had prepared for. They originally had them prepared for emergency preparedness, and something goes down, like, oh my God, there's a gas attack. Everybody get your mask. So in case there was an attack on the North Bend Nintendo production facility, I don't know. But they said we cannot be hoarding these right now. People need this. We're in a pandemic. Let's help out here. And I thought this was great. I think they donated like over 9,000 masks or something. Obviously to firefighters, police officers, etc. People in the medical field these people need these a lot. They've been putting out like things like, hey, if anybody can give us masks, we'll even buy them. I've even seen literally medical facilities saying, we'll buy a mask from you, just don't price gouge out the ass, please, Jesus Christ. I'm like, that's kind of weird. I feel like they would need to get them through like official sources, but they're like, people are desperate right now, right? So they're saying, hey, we'll buy your masks, you fucking idiots hoarding them. You're not even using them right, or they're not even doing what you think they're doing, etc. So you need an N95 respirator to really help this thing. Stuff still gets in there. I don't know. It's a whole thing. Look it up. But anyways, I thought it was really nice that Nintendo was doing that. I'm sure it wasn't like I'm sure it was like a decision of this North Bend facility. Like, guys, we have this huge fucking pile. We're not using this, right? We can get more later when it's not a fucking emergency. So they said, hey, let's do it. Warmed my heart, and I said, God damn it, more people need to be helping out like that have the means to. That's really great of them, and I appreciate it. And I salute you, Nintendo. God damn it, I love you. Sometimes. And if you want to get your Nintendo Switch repaired, Nintendo's North American repair facility is recently shut down due to the outbreak. They will not be fixing any Nintendo Switches anytime soon. So make sure you take care of your Nintendo Switch. Do your best. I always take care of my stuff, all right? I don't know. I've never, ever, ever had to send anything into Nintendo's repair thing, but I'm imagining some Joy-Cons just naturally get fucked up. So that can't be helped, right? If you just try your best to be gentle with it, I guess, or as gentle as you can be, because for the time being, they will not be repairing anything. Don't try to send it in, I guess. I don't know what happens if you send it. Maybe it'll just get returned or something. I don't know what'll happen. Or maybe you'll get a backlog of stuff and you won't be getting your shit for like a month or 2 months or whoever knows how long. So take care of your Switch in the meantime and make sure not to throw it in a fire, because that will definitely break it. And Sega is celebrating its 60th anniversary, whatever you want to call it. I like saying birthday because it's more fun. On June of 1960, apparently, is when they were founded. They went under a different name and they changed the name to Sega. So it's coming up. They'll be 60 years old. Very fun, very nice. And they made a new website to commemorate this. I had a really funny screenshot of what Sega said about their 60th anniversary. I was like, well, pump the brakes, Sega, Jesus Christ. They said, after saying like, oh, thank you, blah, 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 they said, we want to astonish the world with breathtaking experiences that no one in the world has ever imagined. We want to be a company that continues to provide inspirational experiences to everyone in the new world of the future. The new world of the future. Like, after this, it's a brand new world. Sega's gonna be kicking ass. And I was like, holy fuck, you guys are just really, do you want to astonish the world with breathtaking experiences? Have you ever seen a game from Sega that's breathtaking? I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff, really arcade stuff, but I've never been like, oh my god, Sega, what have you done here? This new Sonic looks incredible. I don't think you're gonna get that revolutionary with your games. But hey, God bless you if you do. I hope you do, because that would be great. Wouldn't we all like to have Sega just absolutely destroying it at all times? It'd be cool. Sega has some fantastic IPs, and they do make some really, really good stuff. I just thought that was a little like, whoa. Obviously, they gotta hype it up. 60th anniversary. There you go. I just thought it was funny and cute. But they have a new mascot, not really a mascot, a new spokesperson, I guess. I don't know what you would call this. Apparently, this guy, is Sega Cyro, or something like that. I think his name's something like that. And he is the son of the original spokesperson they had during the Sega Saturn era, I believe it was. And I watched a commercial with this guy, and it was super Japanese. He was like, Sega, blah, 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 blah. Speaking Japanese, I don't speak Japanese. And then everyone was like, blah, 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 blah. And they were like, Sega? Blah. It was super Japanese, really funny. His coat was flailing in the wind. I thought it was fun to see Sega getting wacky and silly with it and not trying to be too serious. I like Japanese wacky fun stuff and not serious, like, Xbox, it's power for the gamers. Gaming inside power. Even though I do play Xbox, but I just don't like that marketing. It's just like, we're extreme for adults. Yeah, we drink energy drinks, so what? It's like, okay, calm down. The video games are supposed to be fun and exciting. You're like in my face, like, we'll beat you up, bitch. Okay, God. But yeah. But it was super Japanese and fun, so go check that out if you're interested in that. We're also going to be getting new Sonic information every month, as I talked about before when they talked about their anniversary coming up. So look out for a new Sonic game if you're a fan of the blue blur. There you go. Congratulations, Sega. You made it to 60. Hope you can stick around till 100 or even longer. I'll be an old man by then, so maybe I'll be like, oh, Samus, I remember him. He was quite the little bastard. Who knows? We'll see. Congratulations, Sega. If you want to win this copy of Animal Crossing New Horizons for Nintendo Switch, just drop a like, comment, and subscribe. You gotta be subscribed to the channel to win. I will be checking, and I will be picking a random video uploaded in March and a random comment from the random video uploaded in March to win the giveaway. So leave a comment on every video uploaded in March, and boom, you got chances out the ass. And if you leave a million spam comments on like every video, if you comment like 10 times, they get marked in the spam folder as spam, and I'm not gonna accept all of them. I stopped doing it. I'm like, this motherfucker just commented like 10 times in a row, like, gimme, 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 gimme. But you get one comment per video, unless you can slip it through and get a couple maybe, but it usually marks it as spam, so I'm just letting you know. Anyways, I want to make it fair for everybody. No one wants to go spam like 100 comments on every video. Anyway, stay tuned for that and more giveaways throughout the year. It's gonna be fun. And if you want to look like this badass on screen right here, hit up our, oh no! Our merch store, Steve, you bastard, you broken merch store, fugamecrue.bigcartel.com. We got shirts, stickers, mugs, all that fun stuff. Good quality, fast shipping, good pricing. We also have a Patreon, patreon.com/fugamecrue. For those $1 month, you can really help out the channel a lot. All our current patrons, anybody that's my spurs, anybody that has any supports the channel anyway, liking, commenting, subscribing, all that, everything. You're all amazing. We love you. I can't even talk right now. But yeah, links to all that stuff in the description. We also have a join button. You get little fun emotes and badges, and it's fun in the live stream. We also have my personal channel and Cam's personal channel in the description down below. Go check all that stuff out. Hit us up on BitChute and Blair. Go Google that because it's weird putting those links in the description. And I'll see ya later.
So I want to say thank you to your loyalty. Thank you for your support.
Fucking Steve.